Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Demo Shanghai 2 Dragon's Eye for the Super Nintendo. Now, don't let the name fool you. If you look at the box, you'll see that this is actually good old standard Mahjong. Yeah, not much to say. It's just your typical Mahjong. You match tiles to clear them from the board. Not much else to it. I'm sure most of us have played this in some form, probably on your computer, because most computers usually come with a version of this on it. But there are a few extra options. There's a tournament and a game version called Dragon's Eye, which I don't understand. I've tried playing it a few times, and I don't get it. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I bought this used, so I don't have an instruction booklet to help me figure out what it's supposed to be. But you can play with 2 players. I've never done that either. But there are some other options you can use. As far as options, you can turn off tile animation, the background, sound effects, music. I'll take a second to talk about the sound and the music here. It's kind of bland. I think they could have done a much better job with the sound effects and especially the music. It sounds like a very early Super Nintendo game. And I feel like they could have done a lot better with it. I don't think it makes the game any more enjoyable, which is a shame. But yeah, if you're used to playing Mahjong with no sound on your computer, then this does have a little bit of music. One thing I do like about the game is you have a bunch of different tile sets which you can choose from. As you can see, low, high, high. I'm not actually sure what that means, so I'm going to check that out. Let's see what happens. And every time you pick a new tile set, a new music plays. And oh, I see. So kind of like card suits. I'm not sure why. What's high-low? Let's all discover together what these things mean. Because I don't know. And it is kind of a slow game. Okay, I guess this one has more of the face cards and higher value cards. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Again, Hanafuda cards, alphabet tiles, not cards. They're not cards. These tiles look like tiles. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, you can have tiles with the alphabet, flag, sports, fantasy, which I'll show in a second, animals, vegetables, road signs. Now the road signs may not look familiar if you choose that. It's because they're using Japanese road signs. I believe they're Japanese. I'm not totally 100% sure on that because I've never been to Japan, so I can't really look at their road signs to see if I'm correct in that or not. But I assume that's what it is. They're definitely not American and they're definitely not European. So there's that. But I'm going to choose fantasy. This is what I normally play on. Because it just kind of, I don't know, I like it. I like the tile set, and I kind of like the music. So as you can see, you've got mythical creatures and weapons and stuff. It's pretty cool. Now, in addition to tiles, you also have different layouts that you can choose from. Each one representing a different animal from the Chinese zodiac. My symbol is actually the rooster. But I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with everybody's favorite, the dragon. Because dragons are cool. And again, it is fairly slow, so anytime you want to change something, you're gonna have to wait for it to pop up. And it's not popping up. What is going on? Did the game freeze on? No, there it goes. See, it's just like, that was really slow. Wow. Okay. So, pretty standard Mahjong match up tiles, and you can get rid of them. Usually each tile has 4 of the same symbol on it, so there's like 4 of these lamps somewhere on the board, 4 of these magic staffs. I'm gonna guess that's what that's supposed to be. And basically you want to try and clear all the stuff on the top so you can unblock stuff from the bottom. There's a fair amount of strategy involved in picking which pair to get rid of, because sometimes you'll see there's like 3 different options, but one of them is probably not the best option, but you can't tell at the time until after you've made the move. So you just kind of have to think ahead, think about what you want to do before you do it. And there's nowhere for me to match that ogre. I'm gonna say that's supposed to be an ogre. I'm not entirely sure. We can get rid of this gnome though, or dwarf, one of the two. Again, not really sure which one it's supposed to be, but I'm gonna go with my I don't know, not my intuition. That's not the right word. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna, well, yeah, okay. That was kind of a situation where it wouldn't really hurt me either way, because neither one of them is really blocking anything off. That's a lovely thing to have, because that means any other, like for this one, when that gets unblocked, I can choose either one of those. So when that happens, keep them together. Don't eliminate them, because that gives you a few options. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that if I can, which I don't think I can. Nope, there's none of those. See, now here is where it gets kind of like, now you've got to find what you're looking for, and it's hard. Well, we can get rid of that safely because now all the leprechauns are gone. Yeah, this can get confusing really quickly. Let's get rid of that. Now we can get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I'm sure some of you are screaming at your screen like right now, like, "You idiot! Why aren't you getting rid of that tile? Why are you just not seeing what I'm seeing?" Because that's what I do when I watch someone else do something like this. But I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it. Now see, there's 3 of these. I don't know which one is the best option to get rid of. I really wish another ogre would pop up, because I want to get rid of that one. I'll get rid of these 2. And another dragon. Terrific. Get rid of that shield. And there's another mermaid. Is there another? No, I don't think so. See, now I'm getting to the point where I'm probably gonna get stuck at some point. Let's get rid of that one. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. And now I can get rid of one of these griffins safely. That's not gonna affect anything. I get rid of these vultures. Let's see. And sometimes you just kind of gotta take a step back and look at the entire thing rather than just going with the closest one, because you could eliminate a pair of tiles, but then there might have been a better option, and believe me, you'll see it and you'll be like, why didn't I do that the first time? Why did I have to choose the other one? And you'll kick yourself for making a mistake. And often it's those mistakes that will keep you from winning the level. So just be careful. Let's get rid of those helmets, and that's ominous. I do kind of like the animations. They're kind of simple, but I think it adds a nice little touch to some of these things. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And there's another dwarf we can get rid of. The only downside is sometimes they take a long time to like just go away, and it just adds to the slowness of the game. Like I said, this game can be very slow at times, and still not found that other ogre. I really wish that this is what happens. I guarantee you the other ogre is somewhere in here, because that's always how it works, and that's a pain. It's not nice that they do that, but what can you do? Let's get rid of this guy. I'd like to find that other sword as well. Is there another vulture on here? No, I don't see it. Let's get rid of this knight. Now I'm just trying to get rid of tiles that are on top of another tile, just to see if I can free up a... Oh my gosh, this is not going well. Let's get rid of that. I'm fairly certain we're screwed at this point. I don't think there's any way. No, I'm fairly certain we've lost this round. But the good thing is, once you run out of moves, it will give you the option to shuffle, which that option may be presenting itself very soon. Get rid of that. I don't know if you can get game over in this game by running out. There we go. There are no more moves. So we can shuffle by accessing the menu. Is what I meant to say there. There we go. So again, it's typical Mahjong solitaire that you would find on your computer. It's got a few different options, but frankly, there are far superior versions of Mahjong solitaire out there nowadays. So this did not age well, but still not a terrible game. I do, if I have, you know, if I'm playing on my Super Nintendo and I want to kill some time and I feel like playing some Mahjong, then maybe I'll pull this out. But you know, not much to it. And you get a little congratulations theme. Now, if I had done that without having to shuffle, I would have gotten like a little picture of a dragon to go along with this message. Which, by the way, I have no idea what this says because I don't read this, but I'm assuming it says congratulations or something like that. I don't know. But that's pretty much Shanghai 2 in a nutshell. Yeah, it's an okay game. If you can pick it up on for really cheap, like maybe no more than $5, it might be worth it to pick it up. But Otherwise, I don't recommend it, just because it gets kind of old and it's kind of slow. But yeah, this has been Let's Demo Shanghai 2 Dragon's Eye for the Super Nintendo. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you for the next one.